Yes.
Right then, it's time to get my next special guest or guests on my show now because I've got two members of an established rock band called the Flight of Icarus joining me, Elisabeth and Oskar. Welcome to you both on my show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Great to have you company. I've heard so much about you, having played your songs over the years. I know you've been doing this for a while now, so wanted to get you on just to find out a little bit more about yourselves and any new music or tours you may wish to share to my listeners. So, first question I always ask: how is life treating you today, and where are you based right now at the moment?
I can start. I'm
Yes.
in Gothenburg city here in Sweden um, right now. This week has been pretty tough for me because I'm home sick and have a flu in my body, and I have small kids also, so that's a stressful life. With you cannot be in bed all the time when you have
Yeah.
kids. So it's I'm um, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Sure. That's the main
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
I know with when you were being a musician, juggling personal life and health, can be a challenge. You're trying to juggle everything.
Yeah, yeah.
It's understandable. And Elizabeth, over to you.
Yes. Well, we met in Gothenburg, Oscar and me, but I have been in a different city, in Skövde, for a couple of years now. So I'm here. Also, small kids juggling the snow today. It's winter
Yeah,
again. This weekend it was summer out. It was
yeah,
amazing. Everyone was outside doing things in their gardens, and now it's like 10
yeah,
centimeters of snow again.
yeah. I was totally
It's
shocked this
it's
morning when I opened the
crazy.
windows.
It seems
Snow.
like that
Yeah.
way in Europe now. All the weather seems to be kind of unpredictable.
Yes.
Yeah. How is it in
Yes.
London?
Yeah, so here in England,
Yeah,
we had a nice little early spring kind of
yeah,
run, and now
yeah,
it's gone back to kind of late single figures again. So
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, the seasons keep changing and getting later every year, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of scary, but well.
We
Right.
are, yeah. We are used to it now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
to the music. I wanted to ask, the Flight of Icarus. How did you first form as a band? We're
Um,
writing and recording music together, and coming up with the band's name as well, because that's a great
yeah,
name for a band.
yeah. It's a great name, but yeah. I I have played in a lot of bands before. I met Elisabeth, and mostly I played death metal. But I was not a songwriter in that band, and I quit that band, and I was tired about the whole band thing and compromising with 5 6 guys. So I just now I want to start writing my own music. So I learned that recording stuff and bought a computer and yeah, put a lot of effort in that, and then I started to write songs, and I write a lot of different songs, a lot of different genres. But there was one song that caught my interest, and I need to do something about this song. And I talked to my wife, and what should I do? I need a singer. I cannot sing by myself. So, and my wife said, my best friend Elisabeth, you should give her a call. And I did, and she came over, and she yeah, it was like a magic thing for the music.
Yeah.
I was like
Oh.
I was so happy when I first heard her voice with my song. I couldn't sleep for a week because I was so happy.
Sorry.
Uh, And
I love this story. It makes me sound amazing. I love it.
Yeah,
and
Uh,
you were amazing. Now I have known you for 8 years, so I'm a little bit tired of you.
no,
No,
thank you.
no.
and Elizabeth, how long have you been like the front woman of the group?
Well, for how long? 2016, perhaps. Is
Yeah,
it? I think it's the first song that we recorded, or when he told me, I have this project, can you please try to sing?
yeah,
And let's see if it works out, he said.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. So Dawn of a New Day was the name of that song. And
yeah,
so that was 2016.
yeah,
Soon to be 10 years
Yes.
next year.
That's
Wow, it's a
scary.
jubilee for us, Oskar.
Would you be thinking about doing anything special to kind of mark that milestone, 10 years next year, 2026?
Well, I just now found out that it was 10 years. So, but that sounds like a very good idea.
Yeah, maybe
That
we
would be,
should.
we have to do something special,
Yeah,
Oskar.
yes, yes.
Well, congratulations. Not many
Thanks.
bands can last that long these days.
No.
You know, the shelf life. So that's a good achievement, wouldn't you say?
And that was
Yeah.
the thing I was tired about with being a band, because it's so hard to stick together. And but now we are only two people who decides, so now it's very easy.
That's good.
And I
Yes.
like it. So yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
I
and
am very easy to work with. Yes.
yeah.
that does help,
Sometimes.
doesn't it? Having someone
Yes.
easygoing, laid back.
Yeah.
And the
Yes.
Flight of Icarus, that is actually a song in itself. Did that give you some inspiration to come up with the band's name?
Yeah. Iron Maiden is my ground zero band, like my first real musical experience for real. That Iron Maiden is the reason why I play guitar, and so. But it was not like we must have a Iron Maiden song to the band. It was not like that, because
Oh.
we had such a big sound, so we needed something big. So we thought about like supernova or something in the space, and then I brought up Flight of Icarus. That's epic, and then we decided to
It does.
name the
It
band.
does have a certain Phoenix feel to your band's name. Put it that way.
Yeah.
How would you? I know some musicians don't like this question, but how would you describe your sounds and the music you create? Obviously, your rock music, but there's so many kind of umbrellas of rock music.
Yeah. Well, over the years, we have been called like Disney metal. There were once a girl sitting in the car listening to our music. We heard from, I don't remember who it was. He just said, "Oh, it sounds like Elsa in Frozen." Ah, and so we have that a lot of melodic songs, and so some people think of Disney, and that was nice. I love Disney, and but this record that we are going to release now, it's heavier, so it's more heavy than the ones we did before. So I think that pop rock, melodic pop rock, is absolutely the genre that we would call it. Oskar, what do you say?
I would say the first two albums was definitely pop rock, melodic pop rock. I would say this album is more metal than before, so it's a mixture of everything, but more guitar driven, more riff based this album, and heavier, as Elisabeth said, and darker in many ways. So I think we are more metal now than we were before.
And you mentioned a new album. Is that available now or foreseeably soon? And what's it called?
Yeah, the album is called Terra Nova, as the single that we released last
last Friday.
Yeah, so we released our first single last Friday. It's called Terra Nova, and the album is called Terra Nova. And it will be released in summer, the 11th of June.
Okay,
and this is the first time we release it on a label. And we will not release it by ourselves. So we are very excited about this album release.
So coming up in the spring summer months, in midsummer. And Terra Nova as well, your lead single of the album of the same name. Can you just tell me a little bit more about this single? Is it about a TV series or a place or anyone in particular?
Yeah, Elisabeth? Do you want to talk about
Terra Nova?
Well, Terra Nova, the single that we have a lot of thoughts about this new record, and just Terra Nova, it's about new beginnings, and hope, and just the feeling when you get to a new place and you have to start over. Because we had a lot of thoughts, we had to go through a lot, because we have gone through a lot of work with ourselves and with our music over the years. As you said, music and genres, and what are we? The metalheads don't accept us because we are too pop, and so Terra Nova is just it's also us coming to this new place, Terra Nova, and we have to set this is us, and we are just Flight of Icarus, and we do this. So, well,
and we welcome you all to this new Terra Nova world.
I see. So what you hope listeners will take from Terra Nova is kind of like new lease of life and new hope and new horizons, a new chapter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, I'm with you. And will there be a music promo video to Terra Nova or any future releases from this album?
Yeah, it will be. I have seen part of it. It will be the most. It will be a very, very different music video, I will say.
Yes, hopefully we can release the video to Terra Nova soon.
Yeah.
Great.
He is working on it right now, and he's in this final stage, and it's
it's
you
will
will
be great.
see. It's going to be great. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing that. Also, I wanted to touch on some of your album tracks as well. The Icarus Rise as well. I think that's an opening track on one of your albums.
Yeah.
Would you say this was the perfect intro to an album? You know, an opening number.
I always have like one or two instrumental songs on the albums, and this is one of the instrumental parts. And that song, I made up it when the album was done and recorded. I came up with this song, this Icarus Rise, and I have to do something about it. So I called the producer and said, "Can you please give me some drums to fit in this song?" So he produced it, and it sounds like the other, and I think it's a perfect intro for this record. Yeah, it's a little bit Rammstein vibes on the synthesizers and on the melody. That I think it turns out very well.
And also track 4 as well, from your forthcoming album, To the Sun and Back Again. To the Sun and Back Again. Can you just divulge more about this record?
Yeah, Elisabeth, can you tell us about the duet?
Yes, about the duet. Well, it's we actually worked together with there's because Oskar doesn't sing so much, or I almost said well. I didn't mean well. I said much.
I have improved over the years.
Yes, yes, you have. With age, you just grow better.
Yeah, thank you,
Oskar. You do. Okay.
Like a vine.
Yes, you're like a great bottle of wine.
Yeah.
So who's the guy that I sing with, Oskar?
His name is Rickard, and he sings in a band called Tears of a Fallen Hero. It's a punk pop band, and he sits so nice to be sung.
Yes, perfectly. So Rickard and I sing this duet together, and it's a very hopeful and fun song, and just the feeling when you go into a room and you see a person and you know that's the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, and everything that goes around it. And well, it's a great song. I love it.
Yeah.
Oskar, do you agree?
Yeah, I love it. It's that song. It's like our old songs. It could have fitted in good in our second album, Cleo, because it's had the same vibe. So that song is not so metal. It's like a Blink 182 song or something, a punk song.
It's great.
Yeah. And Oskar, what was your involvement on this album? Like, say, what instruments did you kind of like play on this album?
I play all the instruments except the drums, and I don't do the vocals. So
And on this album as well, what number album does this take you to? Is it number 3, is it?
yeah, number 3.
That's amazing. Also, I just wanted to touch on some of your other music from your discographies. Beyond Atlantica was one record that you released. Beyond Atlantica. Would you say this is a more mysterious number? You're mentioning like, the opening instrumentals and synth lines on this one as well.
Beyond Atlantica is the B-side on the single that we released last Friday. Do you mean that song?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, because that's
Yeah,
coming up quite high up on your streaming
yeah.
platforms.
Beyond Atlantica will not be a part of the album. It's just a B track. But yeah,
Right.
that's the instrumental part that became like, what can we do with this song? We don't know. So we put it on the Terra Nova. It fits with the Terra Nova sound.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you covered a song from Flight of Icarus that was the Iron Maiden song. Was that always one cover song you always wanted to put your own stamp on?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had to do that song because
Yeah.
when you're out playing and you have the band name Flight of Icarus, everyone thinks that you're a cover band and that you only play like Iron Maiden songs. So
Yeah.
oh, play Iron Maiden, and we don't do that. What? So we had to do this song. So now we always play it when we're out playing.
Now we can say, okay, though, let's try one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
that we have to do it.
Yeah.
so would you say this was a song for the fans from
Yes,
yourselves, a present?
absolutely.
Yeah, and for
And
my,
it's a
for,
good
for
song.
me. Yeah.
It's a very Flight of Icarus of a Maiden is a great song.
Mm.
Fun to do it.
Yeah.
How does this album compare with your previous albums? Like, would you say it's like a more mature sounding album?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, more passion. No, not more passion, but it's heavier and darker, I would say.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I also think that it's that you can see the progression that we do as a
Yeah.
band, and that we grow,
Yeah.
and I think it's
Yeah.
amazing. Now when we listen to the first songs we did,
Yeah.
I still think it's good, but I just
Yeah.
it's great to feel that we grow with the music,
Yeah.
and it's more mature, sure, and it's also heavier, and it's more niched now, I think.
Yeah.
And then looking ahead to the summer, it's coming up again, as it always does. Are you looking forward to playing any live shows or gigs or festivals this year?
We really hope to get out and play this album, but we have one booked show, and it's our release show in Gothenburg city,
Mm.
where all our friends will come. But we have signed a booking deal recently with a booking agency called Be Alive Entertainment. So we hope that Anita, who is the boss there, will set us up for something. But
Mhm.
as we said before, it's hard when you have small kids and full-time jobs and you don't have money to play. So we have to we don't want to pay to play. We have to get fair deals for it.
That's understandable. See what happens. And I just want to ask, what is the nightlife like in Gothenburg? What's it like, say, like the live entertainment scene, the nightlife? Is it quite vibrant?
What do you say, Bettan?
In
Well, I moved from Gothenburg,
Yeah.
so you have to say. Well,
Yeah.
I don't do much.
No, neither I.
Now we have 5 months of chickenpox and the stomach flu, and I haven't been out in a very, very long time. But one day soon
Yeah.
from now, my kids will be all grown
Yeah.
up, and
Would
then
you
I will
say
hit
would you say it's quite a
this.
cultural place, very historical, Gothenburg, got a lot of history to it?
Yeah. I
I'm
think
sorry, but yeah,
so.
Gothenburg is a lovely city,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's and cultural. There's always something to do. There's a lot of music, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of. I love Gothenburg. It's just now is I just do my own music and trying to raise my own
Yeah.
kids, and but I absolutely miss being young and alive in Gothenburg. I can always say,
Yeah.
visit Gothenburg. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Well,
I also
brilliant.
missed it. Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's really good that you've lasted like 9 years and you keep going and making music and the new albums to come. So well done on that.
Thank you.
All for me really to do is play one of your latest songs. Should we go with Terra Nova?
Yeah, do Terra Nova.
We can get that on the airwaves now for you. Thanks very much, Elisabeth and Oskar, taking time out to me from the Flight of Icarus. Thanks for your contribution on today's show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.